Hey, Sniper here. Day 2 of our fun-filled sightseeing drive across the country. So, go grab a cup of coffee, sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. So, here on day 2, I must have been pretty darn tired yesterday because I slept in till like 6:30. Got showered up, got the car loaded up, ate some breakfast, and now we are rolling here just shy of 7:30 in the morning, leaving out of Amarillo. And we will make Flagstaff today, so it'll be a relatively short day, only 500-ish miles. And we'll just keep making tracks and show you some of the countryside, and hopefully it's not too boring, but it's kind of all I can do. Oh, it's Cadillac Ranch. For those who don't know, Cadillac Ranch, old rancher took a bunch of his old Cadillac cars from, I want to say, like the late 1940s through the 1970s, and planted them nose down in a field. And real quick, before the sun is up in the mirror and all you get is a ball of fire behind my head, I do want to apologize for yesterday's video while driving. Did not realize I had my camera zoomed into the max. I had it set up to try to catch some range action from the parking lot, and then didn't think to dial it back, so you got super close up of me all day. Alrighty, here's what the panhandle looks like in the moments before the sun comes up. For giggles, we're going to try to get you a shot of the sun in the rear view mirror. I had to put the night mirror up, otherwise that sun would be cooking my eye bones. Kind of a neat look. And here we have yet another windmill farm, and you don't realize how big these windmills are until you get a little closer to them. If we can find one with the door on this side, you'll be able to get a good gauge of the size. But it's a regular man door, and it looks like a mouse door. But each one of those blades are like 90 feet long, I believe. Those are, although these are big windmills, those might be longer than 90 feet. But yep, that man door shows you how big those windmills really are. So we're about 23 miles from the New Mexico border. I am going to try to set up the camera to just run a time lapse. Run that from like the Texas border to Tucumcari, and I know there's somebody in Hootie Who's chat that's always asking about Tucumcari, so we'll make sure to get some Tucumcari footage. Make it safe for the guy on the shoulder, and now we'll go back to where we were set. car coming into New Mexico, coming up on the New Mexico border. It's 8:15 and bam, now it's 7:15. Welcome to New Mexico. Goodbye, Texas. We'll see you next trip. Now coming into Tucumcari. In fact, here in Tucumcari, I'm probably going to stop and get fuel. So, we'll keep this running until we get to the filling station. That way there, folks can see what little bit there is to Tucumcari. Let's exit there and run old 66 up through the middle of town to give it the full view, but still got too many miles to go. I've got like, what, 180 miles to 180-ish miles to Albuquerque, and then another 320 on top of that to Flagstaff. Trust me, I'm getting tired of driving. Even though I love to drive. It does wear on you a little bit though. Fuel, maybe I'll go ahead and go to old 66 and cut through town. Little biker gang on their mopeds. To the Valero. Second thought, maybe we won't. Are the diesel pumps out of commission? Crap. That diesel pump's supposedly working. Supposedly that one's working. Okay. Well, all the diesel pumps were dead at that Valero station, so I decided to run it down to 66. Yeah, we're gonna cut up through town here until I find a station with diesel pumps. With my luck, it'll probably not be until we get back to the 40, but that's okay. This is old US 66. Shell station open. No, it is not. I would go so far as to say Tucumcari is a dying little town from this perspective. This isn't good. Okay, well, we started moving a little bit. We were sitting there for about half an hour. Guess we'll see what the issue was here in a little bit. That load boy trailer had an issue where they dropped and started dragging on the highway. Not good. Okay, well, we sat there long enough that my low fuel light came on. Hopefully I get a filling station before we get danger low. Here we go. I got 25 miles to spare on my fuel, so we are going to get fuel here in Santa Rosa. I just don't know where. I think we can hit the Phillips 66. Hopefully they have diesel. And that's not good. Do any of these pumps work? It says that one does. We'll try it. So when I did the brakes at about 230,000 miles, a lot of people didn't believe the car had that many miles on it. We now have 237,962 miles. We left California with about 234,500. Okay, so we got interrupted by an important phone call there, and so yeah, we left at with 234,000 miles and change, and now we got 237,900. This little car just keeps on running, knock on wood. When we get home, it'll be just about time for its second timing belt change, so the third timing belt. It's supposed to be done every 120,000 miles, so we are right on track. And there's a phone. Now we get back into the area of semi-races. I hate semi-races because they're only moving a half a mile an hour different, and it takes miles to make a pass. Oof. Here we are dropping down the grade into Albuquerque, and I will probably stop and grab me a Whataburger for an early lunch here. We had a great dinner last night in Amarillo with a DPS trooper buddy of mine and his wife, and I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to need to find me a Whataburger, and then I'm going to have to change battery because this battery is about dead. I know where the one is, so it's not like I have to find it. Whataburger I know, rather than the ones close to the highway. As I was saying, as the battery died, I'm going to go to a Whataburger I know here away from the hustle and bustle of downtown Albuquerque. It's always good to get a Whataburger when you can, especially when you grew up on them. Now we go back to Interstate 40 and keep making our way to Flagstaff. All the trees are gone. Here we are climbing into the high desert of New Mexico towards Grants and the Continental Divide. So, since we've been through this way several times before, I'll probably cut the camera off until we get closer to Flagstaff, unless if there's something interesting that pops up. Alrighty, y'all. Well, we got the Flagstaff, so I'm just going to slide on over to the jacal here and kick back, get me a beer, relax, and let's see what tomorrow brings. Good morning, y'all. Day 3 of our drive, heading back home, just rolling out of Flagstaff, and I am really happy we're not eastbound on the 40 because it looks like a dead stop. I don't know if that's from construction or a wreck, but southbound 17's looking good right now. We got a little bit of rain, and I'll jam down to Phoenix, probably stop, get a bite to eat for breakfast down there, and then I'll roll on home. So let me put the camera in the mount and y'all can watch the drive. Go 3 to avoid all the Phoenix hustle and bustle. But I'm gonna go on into town here and make a stop at one of my little honey holes and see what they have for ammo and or primers. So I'll just deal with the city traffic. Every competitive shooter, when they come through Phoenix, stops in to visit this little honey hole. I know Eric Cortina does, and everybody else that I know personally, they always swing by. So we'll see what they have. I'll go ahead and give the camera a break here. So we'll bring you back after a bit. This is interesting. Got a rare Phoenix rainstorm. Pretty cool. The word on the street is soon there may be some Federal small pistol primers and some Federal small pistol match primers shipping from the factory. Unknown how much the price is going to go up, but I'm sure we can expect that it will be going up. Bad news is price is going up. Good news is hopefully there'll be some primers available soon. Alrighty, y'all. Well, we have made it home from Mississippi. I just got the car unloaded, got all my junk thrown in the back of the truck here so I can get it rearranged. I want to thank y'all for hanging with me for the whole drive. Yeah, it was a boring drive, but y'all hung with me. And when I got home, my new t-shirt that I have on the website has arrived, so I can show y'all now. So if y'all have that friend who refuses to shoot any further than 7-yard line, you can poke a little fun at him with an "Everyone's a Hero from the 7-yard line" shirt. Until next time, y'all, stay safe, keep shooting, stay strapped everywhere you go, and we'll catch you next time.
Send it.
Hit.